What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the vlog. I know it's been a long time, man. Yes, it does look this cold. Trust me. It's like 20 something degrees out here, man. And 23. We're closer to Beaver, Milford, Utah, to be exact. It's so beautiful out here. Like, we're delivering here at this ranch. Look at this. Like, if I had a ranch this view, man, I would stay here forever. You know what I mean? Like, I would be doing farm work stuff here. You know, I don't know what that includes or what that is or what that consists of, but I'll be doing it. And then you give me a Peterbilt like that? Oh, yeah. Check this out. Sometimes I move so stinking fast, man. It's it's crazy. We're already loaded on our next one. This one is actually just going to Las Vegas. So this one technically, quick overview. You can technically just put one straps on these ones because they're butted together. You see how they're all butted together? You can technically just put one straps on there, but you might have a problem when if DOT was to pull you over and they'd be like, okay, what's the length of this? You know what I mean? So on the book, it clearly states anything over 4 foot has to have 2 straps. Anything that weighs, 3,000 pounds or more has to have 2 straps. I can't remember exactly, but anyway, yeah. I went ahead and went the safe zone. A safe route and just went ahead and put 2 each. These things don't weigh much. They're insulation, by the way. See how I learned this from one of them old school, man. This is actually the easiest and better way to do it. I don't like the way, like when you do the X, like 2 of them up there, it's a little bit difficult. This way right here, she ain't going nowhere, man. This is the one that actually will start sliding down on you as you're going down the highway because like the vibration and then the wind is gonna start pushing it back, you know. But on a step deck, I think it's gonna be a little bit more different because you have this part right here, your neck, that's actually stopping most of that wind from pushing it. So you only have this part that's pushing it. So I don't think this is gonna push all of that back. So I don't think you need it on the step deck really, but we're gonna put it on there just in case. Anyway, that's our load. It's going to Vegas. Delivers, I still gotta fix that doggone box. It delivers on Monday. So we'll be home for the weekend. I don't mind that at all. Now, let's talk about truck. First of all, shout out to Maurice, man. I was right here. I pulled up next to him over here on the Cedar City. We're picking up insulation, by the way. Yeah, you already know insulation. But anyway, shout out to Maurice. He saw my mic. He said, "Man, you do YouTube?" I said, "Yeah." I thought he watches the channel, but yeah, I guess he's gonna start watching the channel. Shout out to you, man. And he lent me one of those things that you hook up the freaking edge protector up there. Yeah, appreciate that, brother. I didn't have one. The last one I had was in that flatbed, man, and they went with the flatbed when I sold the flatbed. So anyway, so this week, right? So actually, let's start off with so the beginning of the year. What I've been doing is I've been trying to find ways to stay home, man. In terms of trucking, okay. I've been trying to find ways to be around the house, and just be home more often. So I was trying. At first, I thought I saw something. So they have containers, right, leaving Las Vegas going to Southern California all the time, paying like $246, right, on average all the time, right? So that's not bad. And if you pick the right, location to pick it up from in Vegas, it will be empty most of the time. So it's not bad to go empty all the way down there at $246. Now, as a power only, it's going to be a tough one, right? But I remembered that power only coming out of California, it's usually, it can be okay. Now, the problem with power only is that there's a lot of freaking scams that goes on with Power Only. I mean, it's it's a headache. Power Only is a headache. Like when you're looking for a trailer, like what do you call it? Loadout trailers, right? That becomes such a headache. Usually there'll be like one trailer and then there'll be like 20, 50 freaking brokers that are posting 10 times for the same freaking trailer. Okay. Now, there's no problem with that, right? But like I said, there's a lot of scams. Like a lot of brokers post, for some reason, I don't know why. I only see it on the Power Only side that, especially in the loadout trailer. It's actually Power Only in general, like they'll copy this, someone's MC, they'll post on there, right? On DAT to be specific, okay? They'll post on there and then they'll have on their email only, and then the email address will be on there, right? And then instead of that actual company's email, as far as like the website and things like that, it'll be something else, and then it already so many red flags, and last year, if you guys haven't seen that video, I made a video about it. They almost got us. Those guys almost got us, man. And they were legit too. Like they sounded legit. Everything that they had was legit, but they had little red flags here and there, and a lot of times when you're dealing with like so many brokers, so many different brokers throughout throughout time or whatever, you get complacent, and like a lot of those little red flags you let go, and I can imagine how many people getting scammed over this, you know what I mean? But anyway, so I did that, right? I took a load to Southern California thinking that, I should be able to come back for like 12, 1300, right? Towards Vegas, and that'll keep me home. I spent a night over there in California and then get me to the house, and then I would still be like within $2,000, right? For 2 days. So I was thinking, well, maybe that'll work. You know what I mean? I don't mind that at all. I mean, it's not like we're going to be in the Midwest where we're going to be averaging about $6,500 a week. You know what I mean? But at least we're home, right? I mean, we might average 5,000, 5,500, but we're home. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing, right? So I tested it out, and no, it didn't work. So I spent a lot of time over there in California, like a full half a day, and could not get anything done as far as like load board as a Power Only. So I said, you know what, forget that. I started bobtailing back home, and then as I was bobtailing home, I pulled up the Amazon thing and I found a recovery load. So I was like, oh, hey, let me go get that, right? And you would think a recovery load for Amazon would pay good. Nah. It was only paying like $350 a mile, $360, $380 a mile. It's like $350 to go from a rest area past the rest area between Nippon and Baker, right? Baker on the 15th. So there's a rest area there. The guy freaking broke down, and then you had to pick up. It was only like 70 mile to get to, to drop off the trailer. So it's just, I mean, it's pick up and hook up, right? I'm already on the way there. So I went ahead and did that, right? And then it turns out that freaking load became a nightmare, because what happened is it's delivering at KLAS. KLAS is an airport area, so it's not controlled by Amazon. It's not an Amazon facility. It's just Amazon ships a lot of stuff to go on the air from there, okay? So, and that freaking place don't open until like 10 o'clock at night. And here it is, 2:30 in the afternoon. We have a freaking trailer right there. We're waiting, and let me tell you, Amazon, no. I could not get anything out of ROC, man. I created 4 or 5 different freaking cases for that, and nothing. They were like, okay, we're gonna reroute that trailer. Nothing ever happened. It's so crazy, man. Anyway, so we waited a long time for that freaking trailer to drop off while over there in the airport by McCarran, right? And I'm gonna put in a freaking, what do you call it? Delay time for that. It's probably gonna be an extra like $100, $150 or some crap. So anyway, so we we did that, and I was like, man, forget that. So next day I was like, I'm gonna go pick up the trailer. Screw this, you know. So that's when we had a load coming from or actually we had to deadhead to BAT, Nevada. BAT, Nevada, it was a mining site, right? We picked up this load, and then we took that to Elko, Nevada, and then from Elko we deadhead to Burley, Idaho. From Burley, Idaho, we drop off right here closer to Beaver, Utah. For Beaver, Utah, we deadhead right here to Cedar City, and then this load is going to North Vegas, and it's delivering on Monday morning at 8:30 in the morning. So it's not bad, right? I mean, we're gone away 2 nights away from home, and we're gonna gross on that total is $3,700 total, and I believe it's gonna be like 1,300 miles total ran. So in almost 3 days, you know, it's not bad. It really isn't. You know, the only thing is like, I wish it could stay like that. I would not mind that. You know what I mean? So if I can do that, and then, you know, maybe gross $1,000 on Amazon doing the short runs, it's not bad. You know, I think I can handle that. You know what I mean? And I will be in the house. You know, so we'll be grossing like 5K or whatever. You know, so I don't mind it, and the truck doesn't work that way. Here we are on the Arizona side. So this is the 15, and this is like the 15-mile patch of Arizona, you know, on the 15 between Utah and Nevada. So we're getting ready to cross back into Nevada, and I usually like walking around this area right here. Actually, oh wow, this used to be not paved. See this road right here, like, so this is southbound, right? And this is that exit. It's like a little park over there, like a little, you know, camping area. But this used to be not paved. Huh. What is happening over here? I used to walk around this area all the time, man. As a matter of fact, I used to walk. Let me show you guys. Get a little bit of exercise. Right back there, I used to walk like even way up there. Like back then, I want to say 2016, 2017, I used to love stopping over here, man. It's so beautiful out here. Just look at it. Like, especially when the sun is coming down or the sun is coming up, it's so pretty out here. I think this is like a protected area, you know, some type of national park or something. You have to watch yourself over here. Look at all of these people that are like dropping freaking trash out here. It's so crazy, man. But you gotta watch it out here. You gotta make sure there ain't no doggone snakes, or you're not stepping on snakes. See, I never knew what it was called. I guess that's what is the name of it. It's actually, I could have sworn to you that back in 4 years ago, that concrete ended way up there by that blue sign or that green sign. But now it ended right there where that other RV is. So, I guess maybe they patched it up, but I could have sworn to you, I used to go up here all the time back in 4 or 5 years ago. And boy, I'm trying to catch my breath. I ain't even walked that far. Like, the truck is over there. What the heck? How y'all like my hat, right? Boy, I'm out of shape. Don't worry, I brought water, right? But anyway, so basically, man, it's just, we're trying to make it work, you know? We're just trying to find ways to continue trucking, right? And at the same time, just freaking be at the house, you know? I mean, it seemed like such an impossible task to do, really, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna go check out these things. I hope we don't run into no snakes out here. You run into a snake out here, you're in trouble. Because as a matter of fact, when you run into the snake out here, I don't think I want to go into it. When you run into a snake out here, you know, a lot of times it's probably too late, you know. So, if I had some different kind of boots, you know, like taller boots, I would go out wander out here in this wilderness, I guess you could call it. But yeah, that's it, man. That's the update, and I apologize for not, being more active on the YouTube space. It's just when I'm at home, man, I don't feel like doing anything. I just play with the little one, or sometimes play around on the computer. Basically, I don't even want to see anything else, I don't want to do anything else, really. So, it's just you get home, you get so lazy. It's just that when I get home, man, I just want to enjoy my time at the house, That's it. I don't want to do anything else. I don't like stressing about other crap, So, but one thing I have been doing though, like here in Cedar City, I found 2 customers, right? Potential customers, like direct customers. So I did made a couple of cold calls. I'm starting to think that my sales pitch is probably not as good as I think it is, because I can't make nothing, man. Like, really, I made a few calls already regarding, trying to get direct. I like that. Look at that. I never knew that they were like that. Huh. See that? But anyway, so I've been trying to get with somebody, just trying to get direct, man. Just trying to get direct customers, and like, haul directly for these guys, because we are fully licensed, right? But for some reason, it's just so hard, man. Like that couple I called, they said, man, you might want to call in a couple months or so, because right now we can't even, we could hardly keep up, keeping our active carriers busy at the moment. So they said, call back in a couple months, maybe we'll get busy. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, and then that insulation. So this insulation that we have now actually is not even worth going direct with this insulation, Basically what I pieced together from talking to the forklift drivers, to the drivers, to everybody else, it seemed like these loads are cheap. Like the insulation loads. They like the one we have now, I mean, it's only going like 170 miles, right? 170 miles and it's paying $750, And we're already on the way home. That's the only reason why I took it, really. And it was like only 40 miles of deadhead to get to it, And we drop it off on Monday, so it's just nothing. It doesn't take much out of my time to get it, you know what I mean? Or it doesn't take too much trouble to get the load done, So look at the thorns on this thing, man. God, goodness. Ooh, that's sharp. Oh, that's sharp. So anyway, yeah, that's where we are, man. I'm still at it, just trying to grind it, trying to grind it out, and we're just trying to survive, really, man. I've been talking to a lot of owner operators here lately, like the people that I run into on the road, you know what I mean, or where I'm picking up or whatever, It's just same story, you know what I mean, no different. They're all everybody's struggling, So hopefully here soon it gets better. I mean, people will struggle right now, especially in the open deck. Open deck is not going to be good from February or January to February all the way until mid-March, So that's just the way open deck is. As a matter of fact, trucking in general is not good during those months. So it's probably best to just go take a vacay, But we gotta keep paying the doggone bills, right? We can't keep taking a vacay, you know what I mean? I've been shut down for what, 2 months now? We did a week and a half of work in 2 months, right? Yeah, it's not enough, man. We got our expenses is too high. We're paying too much insurance to everything else. Speaking of insurance, so somebody had hit me up. Do I have my hat on backwards? No. Somebody hit me up regarding insurance on the email, and I apologize, man. So if I didn't get back to you, but I know you took your time out of your day to, hit me up anyway. I didn't get back to him because I had an issue with my emails, right? So I was trying to organize and archive things like my BOLs and things like that. You're supposed to, according to the DOT, right? What is it? 5 years or something like that, or 3 years? I can't remember exactly, but you're supposed to archive all these documents, right? So just in case you get audited. Anyway, so that's what I was doing. I was organizing my emails, my old BOLs and stuff like that. I was moving them around, and then for some reason, I decided to, I'm breathing hard. I decided to delete my trash, which you're not ever supposed to do, because for some reason, the email address I was using, right, or I'm using an iPhone, so that mail application, or everything I deleted, it's in there, right? Well, not everything, but I tried to clear my trash can, which you should never do. Just what you're supposed to do is just leave it there. In 30 days after you delete it, it'll come off the trash can. Well, like I said, for some reason I decided to start deleting these doggone trash, and what happened was the app deleted everything. Like, I had 0 emails, so I had to call Google and retrieve everything. Luckily, they were able to retrieve everything. Now, the problem is, when I did that, I got over 35,000 new emails. So I'm still sorting through all that crap. So that's why I didn't get to respond to that insurance thing. But either way, it was already too late. I acted too late on my insurance. I should have been shopping 30 days out. And I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. But I have an insurance agent who is very reliable, and she's really good at what she does. You know what I mean? I've been with her for a couple years now, and I like the way she do things, and the way they do things. It's just that that's why I waited, and I was like, if y'all remember correctly, I made a post about how high the insurance was going to be, and the quotes I got. And I was like, I asked her, like, what the heck is going on? And she said, I don't even know. Really? That's the quotes they gave. But then I remembered that also my personal insurance is doing the same thing, man. So I was like, that's when I put 2 and 2 together. I don't think anybody really can do anything too much about it. I think we're just gonna have to wait it out and see how things play out, really. Because I think it's just, there was a lot of things that happened the past 2 or 3 years that it disrupted everything from wherever to everything else. So I think that's really, really what's happening. That's why I didn't even though I sounded frustrated because the post I made, I was expecting to be lower, but at the same time, I expected that same exact response, because like I said, my personal insurance has been going up for some reason, and I'm telling you, my record is clean, like straight clean. So yeah, that's the only reason why I didn't respond to you when you emailed me, man, and I apologize for that. So regarding insurance, but anyway, I know a lot of people have been commenting on the channel, and I apologize for not being able to respond. I'm gonna respond to them here pretty soon. But yeah, that's the end of the video, man. We're gonna drop this off on Monday or whatever. Actually, let me go show you guys. We already drove over 100 miles with it. Is it? Yeah, we already drove 100 miles with it, and look, I'll prove to you, like, all the freaking straps stay intact, and they're not flapping in the wind, and they're not like damaging, you know what I mean? Like, you want to always twist your straps anyway, but them being twisted, they're not damaging the product, And most of these places that you pick up from, they're gonna make sure that you twist those straps, because non-twisted straps, that thing will freaking eat up that insulation, So look, yeah, I mean, it stayed steady. Even this one, I'm surprised, is that it stays steady. This system right here. So, like, the way you want to do it, you want to look for a strap that's like stout, right? This strap right here, I got this from the TA actually. When I park over in Atlanta, I got this from the TA, and you know, you park over there in Atlanta, it's like $25 a day to pay for parking or spend $25 in merchandise. So that's what I spend the merchandise on. Anyway, you want one that is stout, and then you go, the one that goes at an angle, you put it underneath because you want this one to stay up there. You don't want this sliding down. So like when I'm pulling on it, it doesn't slide down. So because when that slides down, you're gonna lose it, right? You're gonna lose your tension. So that's why we got it up like that. And like I said, I got that from the old school. I got this style from the old school day. I just realized I didn't even got this one freaking up. But I mean, it's still not sliding though. So I guess it really doesn't matter. But that's what he told me. You know what I mean? The old school that taught me that. So, and I appreciate him for that. That was like 3-4 years ago. He taught me that. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the video. We're gonna end the video here, and that's the update. And like I said, I apologize, man. I apologize for not being more tentative to the channel. It's just busy. I got a lot of plans coming up. You know, hopefully I got enough time to accomplish them. So we will see y'all in the next video.